What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 15 of the Screen Team
14.
podcast. It's 15.
Nah, it's 15. Just kidding.
I have no idea.
I
I don't know.
Just want to say, all
All
right.
right,
15.
well, my name's Gus.
What's your name?
Oh yeah, I'm Alex.
I'm
My name's
Sal.
Alex.
I'm Sal.
We're the Screen Team. Botched intro number 50,000. Today we're talking about Sonic and Honeyboy.
Honeyboy. Yeah.
Very weird combination, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
It's like on
you
opposite
know what?
ends.
You guys picked this combination, but whatever.
It was good.
I mean,
It's good. I don't want to watch the same movie.
We'll see. Yeah, you know what? I'll sound
all right. Well, which movie do you guys want to talk about first?
We'll do.
I'll let you guys
I feel
decide.
like we should do Sonic
Sonic.
first. Yeah.
Sonic?
I don't know why I think Sonic's
Okay.
It's the lesser of both.
Okay. Gus, you asked us what we want to do first.
Just, like, I don't have
I feel like you have a problem with it.
I
but-
don't.
All right,
I
cool.
really don't.
Okay, fine.
What'd you guys
so
think?
Sonic, I liked it.
I feel like Gus liked it the most. I liked it second. Alex liked it the least.
I
my
can see
head.
that.
You can see that?
Yeah, I can see
Even after last week when I was like crying about having to watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because that's exactly why. Because your
you know what?
expectations.
You're right. You know what? You're right. That's exactly right.
But yeah, so I don't know if it's because I actually used to play a lot of Sonic games or what, but just seeing that character like come to life kind of was cool. Jim Carrey was
good.
mostly funny. I think there were like some cringy parts, but I think that was because it was catered more towards a
Kids.
kid's audience. But
Yeah.
I knew that going in, so those moments didn't bother me like at all, honestly. And yeah, I thought the action was pretty cool overall. I thought like all the fast moments were really cool. I think they kind of like copied
From
Days
X-Men?
of Future Past.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
Not
they
Days
did.
of Future Past.
Yeah.
Is it
Oh,
It was,
Yeah,
it was Days of Future Past.
no, it
yes.
is Days of Future Past.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Days of
With-
Future Past.
yeah.
with the silver
But which is kind of annoying because I feel like every fast person or whatever's movie should do that,
yeah.
a scene like that. Like
Yeah.
The Flash should definitely have a scene like that.
Yeah.
Just because he did it first, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. I don't really
yeah,
have a problem
I guess they
with
kind of
but-
do it in DC.
I don't.
Justice League. When the Flash runs around Superman, he runs around the superheroes, and everyone's like frozen.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
kind
kinda
of.
So,
Well,
yeah, I mean, it's-
but it's not. They could do more with that.
Yeah,
though.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like if he had his own movie.
But
they should-
Justice
that would
League
definitely
is
fit.
Days
bad,
of Future
so-
Past did it best so far. Yeah.
But yeah. Let's see. I think the story was pretty like simple, but I think it was fine. I really want to give them praise though for like I don't know how much time or money it took for them to completely redesign Sonic,
Probably not
Yeah.
that much.
Oh really?
which is weird to me. I feel like it would be a little bit.
So I
more,
heard, because
but maybe
I
it was
watched
just like a conspiracy.
I watch
thing
other
right
stuff,
there.
and I've heard some people think
They
that
did it intentionally.
they did on purpose. That
More
they
buzz.
did, like they did the ugly one first on purpose.
To
So
fuck with people and then
no,
that way-
no,
Yeah,
so people
to-
could be like mad or like just talk about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Bad publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Get people talking, and then their plan was gonna be to change it the whole time anyways. And also, it's not that really that expensive to change it. Like it's not like they have to reshoot things.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just a animated figure thing that they can.
That
with
is
the
true.
computer just
tweak.
tweak.
Yeah, it's
I
not
guess
like it
tweak.
was like a real prop at any point.
Right. It just.
That does make sense actually. But
It
yeah,
looked
I
good.
saw that same like conspiracy theory too. But yeah, it did look good. I thought all the special
Yeah, it looked
effects
good.
were really
I
cool.
like the ending when he turns into like Super Saiyan
oh, yeah.
Sonic. I thought it was gonna turn yellow, man. Does he do?
For
does-
some reason, I thought is there
does
yellow
he not
Sonic?
turn
There-
yellow? in-
yeah, well, that's if he gets all the Chaos Emeralds.
Uh,
So
what?
it's funny because
yeah, in the game.
just
with all
just
the-
yeah. So a really quick
Yeah.
thing about like the Sonic games, they take a lot of stuff from Dragon Ball Z. So there's 7 Chaos Emeralds,
Okay.
but instead of like
Some
getting a
Dragon
wish,
Balls?
yeah, instead of
Like-
Dragon Balls, there's the Chaos Emeralds. But
I don't
instead of
remember
getting
some
a
games.
wish,
Yeah.
they allow you to go Super Sonic,
Yeah.
and you go yellow, and he's just like
Yeah, yeah.
super.
I mean,
super
we
fast,
we
and he
played
could
the
fly
first
and stuff.
one a lot.
Yeah,
We played
we played
cheat
like
codes.
a
Little
little
bit-
three. It
yeah
was
the
like 3
first
of
and
them.
second one, and even the third one a lot.
Yeah.
There was Red Sonic would come out a lot on that. Or
Knuckles.
Knuckles, yeah, Knuckles. Like
Which-
I remember them.
I thought was cool because like the little tribe that was in the beginning were what Knuckles were. the characters that were hunting him down originally in the beginning.
Oh,
What do you
that's
mean?
what they were.
The-
They were Knuckles.
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
Knuckles
The
species?
Species,
They
yeah.
don't look
Yeah,
like
okay.
Knuckles though.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah,
had
they
like the
did.
little
Yeah.
dreadlocks, but they just had a mask
Yeah.
over their face.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
really.
I remember
notice
looking at him. I'm like,
the
why do they look
ma-
so familiar? Like these are characters
Yeah.
somewhere, and I was like, yeah, it's what Knuckles is.
But yeah,
That makes sense.
So
Hmm.
it's cool. I can't wait to see where they
I
go with
feel
it.
like
Honestly,
They're. I feel like this movie was definitely. It definitely felt like they prepared themselves for like part 2,
yeah.
even with the end credit scene.
Mhm.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Might
What was
not.
the end
We-
credit scene?
Well, we
The-
did the Eggman being on, or Robotnik being on the planet, right? Or was there something after the credits?
Oh, did we?
Robotnik, Dr. Robotnik, Jim Carrey.
Oh,
No,
we did
after
see
that.
There was another one.
Yeah, something after that.
No, what was
The
it?
the squirrel.
Oh, Tails.
Yeah, Tails. There you go.
She comes out. of it?
Tails like
He.
he is it he or she?
He.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Pretty
me,
sure
me,
it's-
me and Lou were like, is this his girlfriend?
What
I
the
couldn't remember his
hell?
girlfriend.
Okay. So
The very
Tails.
end, like she shows up like on Earth, and
He.
I forgot he shows up on planet Earth, and I forgot what she said, but
He.
she's. I forgot what he said. You know what?
Ah,
She's
dang.
genderless. We'll
Damn it,
just
I
say
missed that. I can't believe I missed that.
Yeah,
I
no.
was kind of hoping they would.
Yeah, I kind of
Being
wanted to
Tails
stay
or
through the credits too, 'cause it was actually
Knuckles.
pretty cool, like the way that they did it, 'cause it was like
No,
a
we,
whole video
it's funny
game
because
looking
we
thing.
left. We're like we left, and
Mhm.
we didn't think there was anything after. We
Yeah.
took a while to leave, and then we left. Finally left, and
Mhm.
then we started hearing stuff like, oh, we gotta go back, and then we saw it like from the
Hmm.
side.
Really.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we barely saw it.
I'll
like,
watch it on YouTube or
Jesus.
something.
Yeah, me too.
But
That's cool.
yeah.
So I feel like this movie I would have loved if I was
less
if I
expectation.
was 10 years old.
10 years
If I was younger, a lot
so
younger.
it's too much for kids.
No, it was good for kids. It was
too much for kids.
It was perfect for kids.
No, like it was too catered towards kids. That's what
Oh,
he's
okay.
saying.
What do you think
Too
I'm
much
saying?
for
I'm
kids.
confused.
And like it was
Like,
too much for
too
kids.
violent.
Like yeah, like I don't know, it was too much. Like
But yeah,
they
no.
should have not
Yeah.
made it so much.
All right,
for
we don't have to
kids.
keep focusing on it.
Anyway,
That's
so
fine.
yeah, no,
I don't get it.
I feel like if I was younger, I would have loved this movie. But I didn't mind too much that it was catered for kids. Like all the cringy parts, it didn't feel that cringy to me.
Mhm.
But it was just boring. It was just boring. Like
Really?
yeah, it's just
I-
like it wasn't like when I watch a movie, I want to be thinking. I wanted it to like stimulate my mind. And I was just there. I was just
Okay.
like,
Okay.
I was just like, I don't know. I like almost fell asleep during the car chasing scene.
Uh-huh.
Like,
I
I was just like,
I
nah.
car
actually
chase
thought it
scene.
was kind of
Hmm.
even from the beginning when like with the owl and the owl like
that was all exciting. Yeah,
like
it
that
was
was I was excited from that point. Like I
Yeah.
wasn't like that excited the whole
Mhm.
movie, but I thought there was definitely some pretty funny comments here and there.
Yeah.
That kind of just like made me want to pay attention to
Yeah.
what they're saying. I thought Sonic was made a funny comment. I liked how he made a lot of like movie comments like with the Vin
Yeah, like
Diesel
references to
yeah, references to other
Yeah.
movies. I thought that was hilarious.
I didn't like
Yeah.
his voice though, man. I don't know why.
I like
Sonic's
it.
voice. Who plays
I-
Sonic's voice? Is there anybody we know?
It's John Ralphio from Parks and Rec.
Oh, is it John?
John Ralphio from Parks and Rec.
No way.
Oh, the one that looks like the guy from Stranger Things.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah.
yeah.
Skinny white guy.
No way.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know. The voice was kind of just.
I thought it was fine. I
Weird.
thought it was
Yeah.
funny though.
I liked what's his name? He did a good job.
Cyclops.
Yeah, James Marsden, I think his
I don't
name
know.
is. Yeah, he did a good job.
Cyclops. Oh yeah. The
The
cop.
okay. Yeah,
cop,
the
yeah.
The donut
Yeah.
or the
Donut Lord.
Donut Lord. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm more of a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. Easily
But
appealed.
I did like the scene where he freezes time or whatever, and he's like they show him running around, and
Mm.
Yeah,
with
that was
the
cool.
missiles
Yeah.
and then the Jim Carrey character figures out how to like go as fast as him. Like that
I-
was exciting. Like that whole scene was.
I
like,
thought
really
he was gonna be
exciting.
bald the whole movie. Well, half the movie. I thought something was gonna happen. He was gonna be bald the rest of the movie. 'Cause I could have
Mm.
sworn I saw him in a trailer where he was bald, but
Yeah.
maybe I didn't.
Yeah, I think they did show it in the
The
trailer.
trailer?
Yeah, they did.
yeah, but
You're right.
I
It
guess
was
it was just
just,
for the very end.
yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think I'm excited to see where they go with it. I think it'll only get better from here, honestly.
Hmm.
In my opinion.
I don't know. I think it won't. I think it'll be the same way, tailored for
Well,
kids. And
yeah.
because I kind of like this one.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna like it as much. The second one as much. I feel like we'll
Probably.
see, unless they decide to go. I mean, they will never go
First
PG-13.
sequel
But
is usually a little bit better sometimes.
the first sequel,
The first part
sequel,
of the sequel, yeah.
And then like
the
if there's
second one, you
the
mean?
third in the trilogy,
Yeah.
is usually the one that's like
Uh,
bad. But we'll see. I don't know how.
well, the
what they're
first one
planning
is usually
as
the
of right.
best one. Also, sure, the second one is usually better than the third, but the first is usually better than the second.
I don't know. Anyways,
Spider-Man,
rating time.
Avengers.
X-Men. Yeah, X-Men 2 was better than X-Men 1.
Yeah, they were all bad, but
That was a good
What?
one.
You don't like X-Men?
You like any X Men?
mm,
What?
What about Days of Future
we've
Past?
talked about this.
You don't
Yeah.
like the X-Men?
'cause
movies?
First Class?
One of you guys put Days of Future Past
Yeah, I
on your
think that's
top
me.
10,
I
and
think
I
that's me.
said I don't like that movie.
Oh
The
my
only
God.
Yeah.
one out of them that I think is a good movie is First Class.
I love
You
that
forgot
movie.
another
That-
one
that movie
that you
was
liked a
good.
lot.
Logan.
Yeah,
But
Logan.
that's different in my eyes.
Yeah, it's
I
almost
mean,
like a different
the
movie. It's rated R.
ensemble ones, yeah.
Whatever.
You don't like
Whatever.
X-Men 2, bro?
Really,
God.
they're bad. Have you watched them recently?
They're good. I thought they were really good.
I don't know about recently.
Have you?
Yeah, I've seen parts of them recently, and they're really, really cringy. But whatever, it doesn't matter. We're
Alright.
not supposed to be
They're
talking
not
about this right
cringier
now.
than the Spider-Mans. Some
Yeah.
Spider-Mans.
Like the first few.
The
yeah,
first-
and that's why
the
those ones don't
trilogy.
rank as high as.
But
for
those
me
are good
anymore.
too.
Yeah,
They're
I-
also good.
I mean,
X2's pretty good.
eh.
It was.
Anyways,
it was a
rating
product of its time. All right, let's
Rating
rate
time.
it. Let's rate it.
rating time.
Okay.
Oof.
All right. I should have thought about that before.
Okay.
cut
I
you
have
guys off.
mine. I have mine.
Yeah.
This is my first weird rating. It's gonna be 6.75.
Okay.
Mine. Okay, I thought of mine before you said it. You guys said it, so I don't feel weird about like 7.2.
Alright.
7.2.
All right. I was gonna say 7.5. So. I
Were you?
guess- Yeah, I was
Okay.
actually.
I told. Didn't I say? You
That's-
know what? Okay.
Pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah.
All right, Honeyboy.
Let's talk about Honeyboy.
Man.
This one was good.
Yeah.
you like
I,
the
I liked it.
This one was good.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was surprisingly good.
Yeah. It was pretty. It wasn't depressing, I would say, but
It's hard to watch. There's some scenes where I was like,
Yeah.
oh
Okay,
my
wait,
god,
I
I
have
can't
a
believe.
question. Gus, what was the movie about? 'Cause Alex told me something.
it's Shia LaBeouf. It's like a autobiography type thing.
told
It's
you
about
so.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, it's about
It's
him.
his life.
about-
He wrote
yeah,
it.
he wrote it.
Okay,
while
so
he was in
okay,
rehab.
so he told me that earlier.
And he didn't
Today?
believe me.
No. It's not that I don't believe you. What? I don't, but now I have questions that doesn't make sense to me.
Go.
Okay.
The future person of him, is that supposed to be Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
That looks nothing like Shia LaBeouf.
Dude, it's
Well,
it's not.
I mean, the character's
it
name
doesn't-
isn't named
yeah,
Shia
The characters
either.
are different. Everything's different.
So
But
it's not supposed to be him. It's just supposed to
No,
be
no.
someone who's like him.
yeah, he
and
wrote
pretty
this.
much
He
lives
wrote
his
this story with completely different characters and names. Not in the intention of it being exactly him,
but
but
about his life.
about his
story
life.
almost.
This is all stuff that had happened to him. This is all stuff that.
So okay.
So think of it like
so
situational.
okay.
Think of it situational.
So it's not him. It's not him then, technically.
Well, the character was
The
not
Technically,
him.
character's
no.
not him,
Yeah.
but it's
But it's
supposed to
about
be,
him,
Yeah.
yeah.
it's
But like
about
I feel
him.
like I feel like they
That's
kind of gave it
like-
away at the end when they're showing Shia LaBeouf when he was younger and his dad when they were younger in black and white pictures and
I just thought that was maybe it was based on a true story,
of Shia
Uh-huh.
LaBeouf.
but I didn't know it was about Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, I just thought
Oh,
like,
okay.
Yeah, I thought it was based on a true story, but not about Shia LaBeouf. A guy that doesn't have to be based on
Okay.
Shia LaBeouf. It's a true
But yeah,
story.
yeah, he wrote them like in the movie, he was writing the movie as his way of rehabbing
Yeah.
and I guess dealing with all the things that his father put him
Yeah.
through.
It's
Um,
wild, dude. Oh, there's
yeah.
so there's some really hard scenes to watch. Anytime he was with the girl, like the
Mhm.
hooker girl or whatever,
Yeah.
I just felt so weird. Like I thought they were gonna do something, and I was feeling so bad for him. I'm like, man, this kid is like 12 years old.
Yeah.
And then anytime the
It was
scene
weird.
where
That
his
was that was
dad-
weird, but I thought you were talking about more like the abusive.
Oh yeah,
father,
yeah. Well,
not
like the dad, the
those are just
the
weird
biggest
scenes
scene
with
for
the
me
hooker.
was when he was on the phone with his mom, and his dad was
yeah,
talking
he was
to
like
him.
trying to be the mediator.
Yeah, and then
like,
he starts
was,
acting
yeah,
like his mom. Oh my god, that was just that hurt. That hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't watch that. Yeah, I was like
Um,
grabbing Leslie's hand. I was just like, oh my god.
I
what is
wonder if
going
there
on
was a
here?
lot of stuff that they didn't show. or that he decided not
He
to put on
wrote.
there.
Maybe
I mean, not because
it didn't go.
it was. It, obviously, it was horrible, but I could definitely see worse. I don't know. Like they're like I felt like he wasn't as physically as abusive as I thought he was gonna
He
be.
beat the shit out of him a few times.
I don't think it was only like once or twice where he slapped him.
That I mean, that
There-
to me
I-
means that
and-
he beats him up. That to me
That's what?
that to me
No,
means that he beats
no,
him
because
up.
there's some fathers who actually like will go
Yeah.
full fist and beat the shit out of their kids.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I'm not saying it's okay, it's better,
Yeah.
but I feel like there's a lot more people that will their father will like slap them here or there
For
as
sure.
a kid. Yeah. So I'm not again. This is still bad,
Yeah.
but I thought it was gonna go more direction of like, oh, he was like a seriously physically abusive father. I know there was other things he did wrong.
Not to take away from how abusive his father was.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
He
again,
just-
I wonder if his
just
dad
was
was actually
more
more
abusive
abusive
than-
physically than what they showed, or if that's just how he was. But
Yeah.
I mean, either way, he doesn't
feel
have to
like-
be more physically abusive.
I feel like also in Hollywood, it's kind of harder to like really show stuff like that too. You know,
I
like
mean,
I feel like they don't really show like there's certain things in movies that they just don't show. You know,
Mm.
so it
Uh,
could be that as well, and just writing it to at least kind of feel somewhat sympathetic for his father too, because yeah, he beat his son and stuff like that, but he was obviously going through shit too. And I think that was kind of like why, as a storytelling aspect, they didn't show him being just like this completely evil person, even though he was a dick and he was really bad. But if they would have shown him even worse, then you wouldn't feel bad for him or understand why
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf forgave him.
Yeah, I think they had a good balance of like
Yeah.
he was a horrible father. He was a pretty bad father, but he was also a good father in a lot of ways. Like he pushed them to become who he was and
I
become an
felt-
actor, and you know he did little exercises with them that helped him out in the long run.
I felt like he was
So-
trying to be a good father, but he was just bad at it.
Yeah.
Like he didn't know what it took to be a good father.
Yeah.
I guess.
How about Shia LaBeouf's acting though?
Yeah, he did
That
a
was
really good job.
good, man. I was genuinely surprised by Shia LaBeouf.
Honestly, I
didn't
don't
know he
even
had this
remember
in
the
him.
last movie I saw him in. 'Cause
Transformers. Oh, I saw.
Probably.
I
I
saw.
didn't see Fury or whatever.
You know,
It's,
I
I
didn't-
saw American Honey like the first half.
I
of it,
didn't
but-
like that he
Mm.
played the father though. As much as I know he was a good actor
Uh-huh.
and he definitely played a good part of being someone else, but I didn't buy
Didn't look
him.
the part.
I didn't buy him as the age they made him look.
Dude, I
I
bought
mean-
it. I bought it. I forgot it was him.
I'm-
Like throughout most of the movie,
Mm.
like it didn't even look. It wasn't even Shia LaBeouf to me
like
anymore.
I don't know why, but like the way his hair was,
Yeah.
like Shia LaBeouf still looks like he's what? How old is he? Is he my age?
Mm,
they made
he's
him-
in his
it-
30s.
I feel like he's like 30. He's 30, and I feel like they made him. They try to make him look 40, but he still looks
No,
30.
I mean,
Or no, they try to make him look older than 30. Like the way his
Yeah,
hair was,
balding
he
and
was
stuff.
balding.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's people who's balding my age, but
I
I don't know.
mean,
I feel like
he could have had
looked-
the kid was 12 years old. He could have had the kid at 18 and then been 29 or 30. I mean,
I mean,
he
either way.
wasn't that old. The dad wasn't supposed to be that old.
I don't know. Maybe it's just because
Plus he was a
I've
drug-
known him when like
Was he a drug
younger
addict? He was
from
a drug addict, right?
The dad?
yeah.
He
No,
was
he-
alcoholic for
He
sure,
did
but
that, he unwrapped that thing when he was.
well, yeah. So he did that, but I was like saying before then,
I think
was
he was
because I
He
mean
did
that
drugs.
also does age you as well too.
Uh-huh.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Uh,
Maybe he just has a baby face. I don't know what it is, but it just I don't know.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
I'm talking about him physically, man. I'm not even talking about his acting.
Yeah,
Just
his acting was good.
physically,
Yeah.
I thought the kid's acting was pretty
And the
good too.
kid's acting was good too. That was
Mhm.
weird. But it didn't even feel like the kid was the main character to me. It felt like it was more about the dad throughout the movie. You know,
Well-
I was like, it was really about the dad, and then the
I'm-
kid was there.
Well, the thing is, like the kid was the main character, but
Yeah.
his time was split up between him as being older and younger.
Yeah,
So the actual kid got less time.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Like
sure.
the actor wasn't the main character, I guess.
I see what you mean.
But his character was the main character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, and then
Who was the older guy?
You know the older guy?
Who's been in a few
I
movies?
feel like he did a really good
Yeah.
job.
At being crazy.
No. Of acting like the little kid. Cause is that the little kid from Super 8?
honestly, I don't know.
The kid. Is he a kid from Super 8?
No.
I think he's a kid from Super 8. Are you guys serious?
No.
Gus, please Google this.
I'm looking.
Definitely not. The kid is younger.
Which, the kid from Super 8 is
No, the kid in this movie is younger. And Super 8 came out a few years ago. So anyone from Super 8 is going to be older. The kid from Super
That's
8
true.
and the kid from this movie, they're around the same age. And Super 8 came out, what, 8 years ago?
A Quiet Place.
Oh, there you go.
A Quiet
He's the kid
Place?
from A Quiet Place?
Dude, he looks so much like the kid from Super 8, but is he also the kid from... I mean, that doesn't mean he's not from...
I mean, she's.
No, it's not showing? Are they related? I bet they're brothers. Dude, I'm telling you, they look the same. And I'm...
It's not going to be. He's not even going to be close.
Does he have brothers?
I'll- I'll check.
Okay, it doesn't. No, okay. It doesn't matter. I just that was separate.
It looks like
But
kid from Super
the
8.
little kid, the way he was acting,
Huh.
like he had a certain pace to the way he would
Yeah.
talk, like his pauses between words. I
Yeah.
don't know how to explain it, but the
Yeah, when-
older version, it felt like him a lot. It felt like I totally bought it was the
Uh-huh.
older version of him
Mm,
just from his acting.
Yeah.
I'm not finding it.
It
And he
doesn't matter.
he does have siblings, but I don't know.
Do they look like? Whatever.
They're
it
not
doesn't
showing
matter.
pictures of them.
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Whatever.
Um, but yeah, overall, I like the movie a lot.
The pace
Well
was pretty
acted.
slow.
It
think
was a
that
little bit
was-
slow, but I
Like
don't-
it's a tough
Nothing
watch,
really happened.
right? Like it's a tough watch. Like you think of like,
I thought something was gonna happen. No.
what do you mean?
you thought like there was gonna
Like,
be like that final
not a
blowout
like not
type
like
of
someone had to
thing?
die or something like, but just
Yeah.
like I don't know how to explain that. Like nothing really happened.
Yeah, no real
Like
conclusion
like
to.
situationally,
Yeah.
nothing happened. It was just more.
flashbacks.
I don't know how to explain it. They're
Yeah,
just-
it was a weird
their
movie. It was a weird
experience.
movie. It was just an experience. Yeah, there was no real like up and down where it just kind of ended and no finishing thing to the movie.
And
It was just- it
at
was
the
just
very
weird.
end. At the very end, did he
Mm.
meet his father or no? That was just like in his head.
Well, so
No,
I watched the
what?
interview of Shia LaBeouf,
I
and
want to hear this.
apparently he had to actually ask his dad for permission to even.
Make this movie.
Make the movie?
So that was gonna be my other question. Is he even still alive? He's
Yeah.
still alive.
Yeah, so he had to make peace with his father, and like now he's like cool with him, kind of.
Okay. Wow.
Right now.
Right now. So yeah, he's made amends with them and everything. So I think the end was kind of showing where he was at when he finished writing the movie.
Oh.
Like, okay, I made a movie about you.
Okay, but
Yeah.
again, the movie
in the
that's
scene. No, I think it was a dream though.
it was in his
Because
head.
The chicken was there.
Yeah,
walking
yeah,
around,
yeah.
Like it was dark.
Because he at the end when he was on his bike, he disappeared.
yeah,
He's
It-
like on his he's wrapped around him and then like he's not there.
yeah. It
Mm.
was a dream. I'm pretty sure.
Not a dream. I just think it like in his head. I don't know if it was a dream.
Mm.
I
Was
don't
it a
know.
dream?
Since the beginning of the movie, they show him dreaming, like he's
Having-
sleeping and he wakes up.
Even-
They're like
and
small
he's in
flashbacks.
that little
They're like
dream
flashbacks.
stage or whatever that he's in,
Yeah.
where he sees his dad at the end or whatever. It's like the same scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
either way, is it real or not real? We're saying the same thing. Really, I'm saying
Yeah.
is it in his head. You're saying is he dreaming?
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. You guys
Is he
always
daydreaming or
argue over
sleep dreaming?
semantics. But I mean, I think it was him thinking about the moment where he did do it, like
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
to him. But
I see what you mean.
yeah, doesn't matter.
Go.
Do you guys have anything else that you want to talk about with it? I mean,
No.
we talked about the kids acting, which was cool because I liked how they kind of showed him on like the set of like Even Stevens or whatever, doing like
What was that?
that's what it was supposed
Knew
to
it.
Which
I was trying to tell Sal
where
that.
which scene?
be. Anytime he
in
was
the
on
studio.
set,
It was like the studio.
he was doing Even Stevens.
It was supposed to be in Stevens, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what me and Leslie said.
I wasn't sure if that was even. So
Yeah.
okay. So that's my other thing I'm confused about. I'm trying to connect this to Shia LaBeouf. So you're telling me, and like, it could be true, when he was doing Even Stevens, they were living in that place.
Yeah, I mean it's Disney Channel. I don't think he would be getting that much money.
I mean,
his parents aren't. Or his parents are getting like a per diem, right? They're not actually getting like these crazy checks.
What's per diem? I don't even.
It's
I
like-
don't even know how.
I'm pretty
understand
sure
how
it's-
child actors.
I'm pretty sure they get like a small amount of money that they could use, like kind of like an
Yeah.
allowance for the kid, and the rest
Everything
of it
else.
like is waiting for them.
to turn 18 or
Yeah, something like that.
like it holds.
so,
it puts
so
him in
he's
a.
making money, but it's not there for him yet.
I-
It's
that's
for
how
him.
I think they did. I
think.
think I think they did make laws like that because I do remember. I think they're in the
Because
past.
a lot of
there
people
were
were
some kid-
getting
They
a
were
lot of kids
abusing
getting-
their kids.
yeah,
child
they were
actor
signing
kids.
these contracts and then they were just like, oh, where's all
Yeah.
my money? Well, too bad it's gone. So,
uh,
but yeah, it was Even Stevens.
child labor laws.
I mean, I'm not saying like that. I didn't think that he was making millions or anything like that, but
Well,
more
then-
than that, are you telling me you guys imagined him living in that?
I think that
situation?
was more 'cause of his dad than him being on Even Stevens. 'Cause his dad didn't have a job or anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it was more about his parents than.
Yeah, and his mom
How much
was
money he's
doing
making.
whatever else. And so he was, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
If that.
But yeah, that's crazy.
how that
He's
works.
like smoking on it. and,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. they
At,
were trying to show
such a
him
young
smoking.
age and
like,
all that
fuck.
stuff. Like, man, all these
That's
Disney kids,
crazy.
man, they're all messed up.
Dude,
but
how does that happen? I don't know. I guess I
Mm.
imagine all these Disney kids like living
a
these
good life,
perfect lives, like
Yeah. like the show.
like in their shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at least in the house, like in their shows.
Yeah.
Like in the Even
I get
Stevens
that.
family, like their house was like a pretty nice house, right? Compared
Yeah.
to like most people.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
Definitely interesting.
how's that not shocking to you guys? Like I'm just
I
like
mean,
it's messing with my
No,
head.
I mean, like, I get where you're coming from, but I also, like, accepted it, like, right away. I didn't,
Yeah,
like,
I
think
didn't even
about it
question
too
it. I was
much.
like, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean,
like
like,
as soon as I saw it,
Yeah.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
just-
yeah, that makes.
it made sense to me because of who his dad was, not because of, like, he was, like, this actor.
And
Plus, I
also-
also
and
kinda
also
understand,
most
like,
actors
Charlotte.
don't make that much money, dude.
Yeah, that's,
Like most actors are not rich.
it is Disney Channel. It wasn't like he was,
I'm again not saying rich. Like they
No,
were
no,
like
I-
more poor than poor. Like the way they made it
Yeah.
seem.
yeah.
Like they had like one room in the bathroom. Like right,
Yeah.
like they had nothing.
Right in
They
a
had
trailer park,
nothing.
yeah.
They were more poor than poor.
They were,
Yeah.
they were poor.
Yeah.
They were more poor than
Yeah. So
They were
I'm not
just poor.
saying I'm not saying I imagined a mansion. I imagined
him
just
not
a
being
house.
poor.
A house. You know, I imagine a
Yeah.
house.
And it's cool though. Like
Mm.
he made it out of that. You know.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where again you kind of look at the dad and treat him like shit his whole life, but
Yeah.
he made it out of that situation.
I
now.
did like the opening where, like, they're showing him, like, doing, like, the special effects. I'm pretty sure it was for a Transformers movie.
Oh yeah.
Where
yeah,
you, like, the explosion. and
Yeah,
it goes
yeah, yeah.
back, like, all
That's what
crazy.
Sal said.
Yeah, and then they had to
Um,
reset it.
When
I did say
yeah,
that,
when
but
the
I
opening
didn't
scene.
think.
Yeah, the,
I
oh, was
didn't-
that Transformers? yeah, yeah.
I was just being funny, trying to be funny.
Yeah, I'm
But
pretty sure.
but why
supposed
wouldn't
to be.
they?
Probably couldn't
Okay,
say the same.
why wouldn't they
names and
just
stuff.
say Shia LaBeouf? Like,
It's not even the point, dude.
it-
I don't know. Somewhere, someone decided not to use the name Shia LaBeouf and not to use the characters.
Well, I mean, he
So you can
wrote
just
it,
write their
so
own-
he
Well,
maybe
so
he just didn't.
if you're making
Yeah.
a movie, I mean, he's not like a super famous person. But if you're making a movie about Ali, you're not gonna make a whole movie about Ali and then not say it's Ali. That's what I feel like to me. Like, why if you're gonna make
well,
a movie
but
about Shia LaBeouf, why not just say Shia LaBeouf and like, oh, this is said Transformers, this is Even Stevens. Why they were obviously made it.
maybe
They
it
try to hide that almost.
maybe
Not
it
hide
would
wasn't
maybe it would
clear.
it be like considered like narcissistic or something like that, like for him to write a whole movie about
I mean,
himself.
Either
and
way, he
call
still
it-
did it.
Well, no, yeah, but like if like he made it so blatantly obvious that he was just talking about himself, I don't know, man. It it didn't bother me.
Yeah, It
know.
didn't bother me at
I
all
don't
either.
know.
I
I don't know what
cut
to
off.
I'm not
tell
saying
you.
about me. I'm just confused why
I mean,
they
they-
didn't do that.
They change people's names all the time in movies where they say based on true events. This one didn't even say
Mm.
based on true events. It was just
Yeah,
he
it
just
didn't
wrote
say
and it was
anything
just
like that. Yeah.
loosely based on events that he remembers or
Yeah. What
half
affected him?
half the shit probably maybe wasn't even true. Who knows?
Well, I'm sure some of it's exaggerated and some of it's like a combination of different events in one. But whatever, it doesn't
All right,
matter.
let's rate it.
Yeah, let's rate it.
Let's rate this one.
I give it an 8.
An 8.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a 7.7.
I'm giving it an 8 as well. Yeah.
All right.
This is
Cool.
maybe the slowest paced movie I've liked in a while.
Irishman?
I really don't
Oh,
like
we didn't
no
like
that
Irishman.
I've liked in a while. Yeah, I don't like slow paced movies too much unless they're like Quentin
You like
Tarantino movies.
Quentin Tarantino's slow pace.
No, but
And
the
they're all-
dialogue in the movies are just so good that I can watch those over and over again.
I still don't understand how you don't like.
Quentin Tarantino.
No,
like-
X-Men.
Yeah, that's.
He thought I was gonna say Quentin Tarantino.
What movies?
Alright,
What movies are gonna?
Sal is picking the movie, so
He's picking one movie. Well, hold up. He's
Alright.
not picking both.
Doesn't matter. What was the first movie that
Sal?
you wanted to watch? Sal. You forgot.
Are you
God.
shitting me?
I forgot.
Oh my god. Well, while Sal's looking up
Well
the
said,
movie,
yeah.
so it's a movie that's coming out right now, or
No, I think
in
it's out
theaters?
already. It's a movie called The Photograph.
Oh, I'm totally done.
I'm looking.
You know
at
what
it
that
right
is?
Yeah, I wanted to watch it.
No way.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
Photograph.
You know what that is, Alex?
now. I see it. But I know who's in it, but I don't know what it's about.
It's a
Okay.
love story movie.
Okay, cool.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Okay, the photographs, and then let's
What else?
see.
Don't make me watch The Call of the Wild. Whoever's picking.
Call of the Wild.
Shut
Still, no, not Call of the Wild.
Don't make
I
me
will.
watch.
Ooh, Guns Akimbo.
Doodle. Which one?
Guns Akimbo.
What the hell is that?
With
Is that out yet already?
I think it comes out this week. The 28th.
Put why not The Invisible Man? 86%.
Guns
Oh
Akimbo.
yeah. I heard that was
Invisible Man
pretty-
would be pretty good, but
Or why
It would
not
be good, but
something? Why
no.
not something not in theaters? So we don't have to go twice.
I don't know. Daniel Radcliffe, guys. Guns Akimbo. That'd be a good one. but whatever.
that? No.
You know some trailers to Guns Akimbo
I have no idea what that is.
with Daniel Radcliffe? It looks pretty. It looks like a fun movie. I don't know. We just got out of Oscar season watching all these Oscar movies. Let's watch something stupid.
No.
With Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, guys. Let's do it. Guns Akimbo.
Because if I watch, I don't want to watch the movies ever. Because I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Oh my God! You might get surprised. All right. Will you think of something better? Guns Akimbo.
Because you're not trying to
Jesus.
watch a stupid movie, right?
I don't know. I mean, I don't mind stupid movies to an extent.
It
but-
looks
You don't
like
mind that?
fun, guys.
To
It
an
looks like
extent.
fun.
We'll just find something. We'll just.
He has two handguns nailed onto his hands.
That's dumb already. Stop.
I mean, all right. So for sure, we're gonna be watching
The Photograph. And
Photograph.
Invisible Man?
I mean, does a
Maybe.
Fireplace come out next week?
No.
No. Not until like. I said March, but it's almost. That's pretty much. That's close by. I think March.
Oh, we're
So-
March 20th.
Next week. Oh,
we're definitely watching Onward.
Yeah.
The week Onward comes out, just so you guys know.
Which one?
Onward.
No, I want to watch The Way Back.
Sure,
More Onward.
but we're watching Onward.
both.
We'll
No.
watch
If you had
both.
to watch one
Which one did you want to see?
on the way back.
I don't even know what that. Oh.
The basketball coach with
No, I don't know.
Ben
what this is.
Affleck?
No.
the same director as Warrior
No.
and The Accountant.
Damn, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. I knew that. You ever seen the trailer?
No, I haven't seen the trailer, but no, I'd rather watch Onward.
He's like an alcoholic.
Oh yeah. I seen the trailer.
Yeah, and it hits deep because
why
because
why
he's
did
an
it
alcoholic.
take all of that and then alcoholic was the one that was like,
yeah,
okay,
I
I
said
remember that.
basketball coach.
I
That
remember
should have
that.
been first.
No.
When-
It's not about basketball. It's about his alcoholism.
I guess
Whoa.
you're right. It is.
did he
but-
wait it? Because I know he was also struggling
No, I
with
don't think.
alcoholism.
Well, no, he didn't write it.
Why does it hit deep?
Because Ben Affleck has problems with
That's
alcohol.
why
Oh.
he's not doing Batman.
What?
Yeah.
He quit
That's what
Batman
he said.
because
Yeah.
he's
Because
dealing with his
Breaking
alcoholism.
news. Breaking
Well,
news.
Because of everything that happened with Justice League and stuff like that.
Wait, what?
That's why.
And like
he,
that's what I heard, that like all the like drama behind that kind of caused him to fall into the alcoholism. And then
What do you mean drama?
I don't know exactly what happened, but
I think like
there was a bunch of
backla-
stuff
I
like
think-
yeah.
I think it had a lot to do with like the backlash of him being Batman. I know a lot of people were talking shit like, oh, Ben Affleck as Batman.
he was a good Batman.
And
though.
then
Who
and
hated
then
on
when the
him being
movies
Batman?
came out, people liked him as Batman,
Yeah.
but the movie sucked.
Yeah. That
So
was
then
bad.
he had more like, fuck, the
Yeah.
movie suck, and then
Yeah.
he wrote the script for the Batman. This is
Yeah.
all off of some interview, and he was ready to do it, and then he doesn't say who he's talking to, but he said something about a friend was like, "Oh, this is a great script, but if you do Batman, if you do this again, like you're gonna kill yourself from drinking so much."
Oh shit! Oh, interesting.
It's probably
Mm.
Matt Damon on the
So
other
I
side.
know. So if we're gonna watch a stupid movie, we should at least watch Bloodshot.
Dude, we're not watching.
No, that's not like a few weeks.
How do you know it's gonna be a
Marcus.
stupid movie?
What is
Bloodshot with Vin Diesel? What the
Oh
fuck?
god. All right. Anyway, so
Invisible
for
Man.
sure this week we're watching Photograph. We don't know what the other movie is.
Invisible Man.
Probably Invisible Man.
Probably Invisible Man.
But
We'll see.
I mean, you guys will see when we do the video.
When it's uploaded.
Yeah.
When it's
I mean, until next time.
Yep,
I
that's
guess.
it. Well,
See you then.
all right.
Later.
Peace.